Beginning, when darkness speaks, night falls, the yin energy brings the souls back. There are nights when darkness is not just the absence of light, but a place where the past quietly returns. I used to not believe in the supernatural until the garden behind the house began to whisper. Stories that do not come from books, but from the house itself, where every shadow carries an untold memory. The old typewriter kept typing evenly while I slept. But that night, it was silent, as if the invisible hands also needed to rest. And we also ask you to take a few seconds to press the subscribe, like, and share buttons to encourage us.
The ghost appears. Ghosts are not evil. They are souls whose fate is not yet complete, but whose bodies died suddenly. They still want to continue their work. I stepped out into the backyard, where the moonlight cast a magical beauty over every branch. A gentle breeze blew through, carrying a rustling sound like a whisper. Under the old tree trunk, a girl was sitting there. Her long hair fluttered in the wind, her eyes distant, as if looking toward another world. The girl, soft voice. I used to live here, but now no one remembers me anymore. Me, shivering. Are you a person or... Her name echoed like a voice from the bottom of a well. Eleanor. So it's you. I stepped back, speaking with a mix of surprise and fear. The girl looked at me. Suddenly, I felt calm again. Every night I still communicate with her, I thought. What's there to fear? She doesn't want to harm me. Yes, I still type stories every night, Eleanor said, smiling softly. A young female writer, a soul that cannot yet depart. I looked at her. Why do you... Before I finished the question, she answered. I will write, just read and do what needs to be done, she said, her smile carrying regret and gentleness. Under the pale moonlight, she vanished into the mist, leaving me with a shiver and enchantment. The lines from the darkness. The next morning, on the typewriter, appeared a passage never before written. A stormy night. A man reeking of alcohol walked in. His gaze seemed to swallow me. I resisted. He went mad. After beating me unconscious, he was satisfied and took my life away. I was stunned. These words were not a story. They were an accusation. Eleanor continued writing. He is the landlord, the one who sold the house to you. That was Hung, the seemingly moral man who sold me the house at a low price and then emigrated to America. But Eleanor knew clearly. Tomorrow he will return to visit his hometown. He will come to see you. I looked at the words. The date and time were clearly stated, as if Eleanor was the one scheduling him. The future is a chess game played by a ghost.
Confrontation. When the past returns. Fate sometimes coincidentally brings crimes to light. That afternoon, the cold moonlight fell on the old tiled roof. Hung came to visit, and I invited him to revisit the old house. He sat opposite me holding a cup of tea but not drinking. His eyes roamed around as if the walls were whispering. I remained silent. A cold wind swept by. Leaves fell. Suddenly, from the row of trees behind the house, a figure in white approached. The familiar long hair. It was her, Eleanor, still in a white dress, eyes sad like dew. Hung froze. The cup of tea fell to the tiled floor. He muttered, collapsed against the wall, eyes wide and trembling. Why are you here? Eleanor's distant voice echoed. This house, I still live here. You rented it to me. Hung's hand clenched, trembling in fear. He muttered, I'm too drunk. Just wanted to scare you. But you resisted. Then The sound of a breaking branch rang out. He startled. Her voice rose, soft but clear. What did you do to me? Please say it.
When the soul reports, souls burdened with resentment can perform many supernatural acts. The video I recorded shows Hung sitting against the wall, his eyes dull, speaking to the empty chair in front of him. But Eleanor's voice still softly echoes like the wind. Speak! Speak! The police dug a well in the backyard. The body was found. The bloody knife with fingerprints. No more denial. Hung was arrested. Justice does not come from testimony, but from a soul that refuses to be forgotten.
Ending the whispers. Every night I still hear the whispers. Every night I go out to the garden. The wind gently blows through the leaves like whispers. I am no longer afraid. I listen. Perhaps some souls have not yet been freed. They need to be remembered. And inside the house, the sound of the typewriter rings out again. Eleanor is still writing, like a silkworm spinning silk for life. She has not left yet, because she still has stories to write.
Thank you for watching. Please press subscribe and share the article to encourage us.